Quiet ambition. Issue 3. The invisible leverage. The small moves that create disproportionate results. Most people think progress comes from working harder, work longer, wake up earlier, push harder, stay later, do more. But here's the uncomfortable truth. The biggest breakthroughs rarely come from doing more. They come from identifying the few things that make everything else easier. The right conversation, the right skill, the right decision, the right relationship, the right moment, and then the invisible leverage. And once you understand it, you'll never look at success the same way again. Example. Story of Warren Buffett. The day everything changed in 1951, a young man became obsessed with the teachings of an investor named Benjamin Graham. Most people would have simply read the book and moved on. He didn't. Instead, he got on a train and traveled to meet someone connected to Graham. That young man was Warren Buffett. One conversation led to mentorship. That mentorship shaped a philosophy. That philosophy eventually built one of the greatest fortunes in history. The leverage wasn't another 1,000 hours of work. It was one relationship, one decision, one door knocked on. We often imagine success as a ladder, one step after another. But in reality, success behaves more like a lever. A small force applied in the right place can move something enormous. You're not behind. You're under-leveraged. Leverage changes the game. It's the difference between sending 100 CVs and receiving one introduction, posting endlessly and building genuine authority. Instead of creating exhaustion, create momentum. Learn more about the 4 forms of invisible leverage via link below. The leverage lesson from Oprah. Early in her career, Oprah Winfrey stopped trying to become the television personality everyone expected her to be. Instead, she leaned into authenticity. Connection became her leverage. While others focused on performance, she focused on trust. That single decision created a brand, a movement, and an empire. The lesson. Your greatest leverage point may not be another strategy. It may be becoming more of who you already are. One conversation, one boundary, one change. Nothing dramatic, yet everything began to move. That's the power of leverage. The smallest shifts often create the biggest transformations. The invisible leverage exercise. This week, take a blank piece of paper and divide it into 4 boxes. Box 1. Relationships. Write down 5 people you should reconnect with. Not because you need something, not because you're networking, because the relationship matters. Ask yourself, who inspires me? Who challenges me? Who have I been meaning to reach out to? One conversation can change a career. One relationship can change a life. Box 2. Skills. Identify one skill that would make every area of your work easier, not 5. 1. The skill that, if improved, would create disproportionate returns. Then commit to developing it consistently. Small investments compound. Box 3. Systems. List 1. Recurring frustration in your life or business. Something you solve over and over again. Now ask, how can I create a system so I never have to solve this problem twice? Leverage begins where repetition ends. Box 4. Visibility. What insight, experience, lesson, or expertise are you keeping hidden? What do people ask you for advice about? What have you learned that could help someone else? Write the post. Send the message. Start the conversation. Your next opportunity may be waiting for your voice. Look at the page. You'll begin to notice something. Your next breakthrough isn't somewhere out there. It's already closer than you think. Hidden in the relationships, skills, systems, and opportunities you've been overlooking. That's invisible leverage. The 2% Shift Challenge. For the next 7 days, choose one tiny change. One boundary, one habit, one outreach, one simplification, one courageous conversation. Just one. Then observe what happens. Because leverage isn't about doing more, it's about finding the move that moves everything else. The quiet ambition mantra. I do not chase more effort. I seek greater leverage. I build assets, not exhaustion. I create momentum through intention, not urgency. I trust that one aligned move can outperform 100 frantic ones. Final thought. The people who change their lives rarely change everything. They change one thing that changes everything else. That is invisible leverage. Next. Issue 4. You're not burned out, you're bored. If this resonates, share it with someone who has been carrying the weight of effort, when what they really need is leverage. Follow for more insights. Until next time, keep choosing the person you're becoming, not the one you've been. Caroline, The Quiet Ambition.